The HST Alps Media Advantage. HST brings you the training, and Alps Media provides special pricing to HST subscribers on PreSonus Studio One software and associated hardware you need for your home studio. PreSonus, HST, and Alps Media, helping each other make music together.
Hey folks, this is Johnny. I couldn't find the button. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I did. And for those of you that missed it, we had a fabulous midnight show showing off some new features in the M-Voice program. Now, I know it's not a program for everybody, but I really wanted to run through it. And I think those of you that attended really had a good time with it, because we really showed how to make an AI voice sound pretty doggone natural. Now, there's going to be the naysayers and stuff like that and everything, and the conspiracy theorists who think that AI is going to take over all the singing and stuff like that. That's not the case here. So go back and watch Saturday's show, because it really did turn out well, and I got a lot of great responses. Got a lot of not so great responses as well, because it's because it is a controversial subject, replacing humans and everything. All right, so really quick, one of the things that I want to do is I want to make sure everybody understands what's happening, what happens with the chat. Now, I can only be so responsible for what happens in the chat. All I can do is remove people. That's the only thing that I can do. There has been some conflicts between users in the chat and everything, and I need everybody to take their political skins and all of their sensitivities down when you guys come to these shows, because that's not what this show is about. So I'll try to keep as close eye on the chat as possible so that everybody is happy. But, if somebody says something that you don't like, don't confront them. Just let it go. Just let it go. Please, because I would hate to have to turn off the chat. If more people complain about what's going on in the chat, I am going to have to shut it down, and I really don't want to do that. So please, some of you aren't going to like what I just said. Fine. There's nothing I can do about that. I try to police this as best I can. I do have some mods. I don't want the mods just removing people willy-nilly, and some of them don't have the rights to remove people. But I just really need everybody to calm down with the chat. That's all I do, because I've gotten just from a few users that are just not liking some of the comments. You know what? Just let it go. Let it go. That's not what this show is about. So, but if something gets bad and something is personal, please message me directly and I will take care of it. Okay? I'm doing my best to keep. I've seen so many other, wait a minute. Now see, Tony, I don't want that to happen either. Yeah, generally you guys are fine, but I've got a couple of people who are really having issues with, with comments and stuff being made. So Tony, please don't do that. See, I don't want to go to that extreme either. I don't want people to stop commenting. Use your common sense. If you wouldn't say it to someone's face, or you wouldn't stand up in a crowded restaurant and shout it out, then leave it alone. Don't say anything. If you would and you've got the balls to, fine. I'll see if it's worth removing or whatever. But please, you can send discreet messages to Johnny at hst-homestudiotrainer.com. If you're having a problem with somebody, let me know. But also, for those of you that understand, don't make the same mistake, because I will remove you. If we've been friends for 55 years and you piss somebody off, I will remove you. So just, please, the chat is easy. Just don't do it. And no politics. Little political comments here and there, it can be construed, but let's keep it real, folks. Let's try to keep it real. Okay, so on that note, I am going to punish you. And I mean punish you. Wait till you hear this. All right. So I got the first off, I had to do these first. They were some of the first submissions for this week. This is Rob Kane with two songs. One's a Christmas song, and the other one, I believe, is one of his. So you guys got to check these out. And again, understood, Tony. Understood. All right. So you guys got to listen to these songs. This first one is awesome. The second one, you're going to really have to strap in for. So, first off, we got Rob Kane with Coventry Carol. Check this out. Wow. So, if you like that one, you're going to love the next one. I'll see if I can get the song details up on this one, too. The next song is from Rob Kane. Have a seat, folks. Grab onto the arms of your chair, because here's a song from Rob Kane called Forever. man. Thank you for that, Tony. I appreciate that. But, gosh, that's... Listen to the tail. I'm almost sad I talked over it. Oh, yeah. There is, yeah. I don't know what to say. That is awesome. All right, that was Rob Kane with a song called Forever. Forever. All right, so let's see. We have another twofer from our very good friend, Bob McGraw. And I am going to see if I can pull it up here. There we go. This one is called the Portland Rose Shuffle. Take it away, Bob McGraw. First of two. Awesome. That was Bob McGraw, or it still is, Bob McGraw with Rose Portland Shuffle. All right, so I just got an email from one of the listeners here who actually isn't subscribed. Whoops, hold on a second. Where am I? There I am. So she's asking, what kind of genres are you not accepting? Well, I'm accepting all genres. Rap, hip-hop, country, pop, rock, whatever you got. Easy listening, experimental, like some of the stuff that Bob does. Whatever you want to send. The only thing that I ask is that it have no profanity. Or if it does have profanity, there's some things that you can let pass. I mean, if every other word is a 4-letter word, no, that's not going to work here. But if it's a song with a point, if it's a political song, that's fine. We just don't want any political comments going on in the chats about it. Everybody has an opinion, and the way I run things, everybody's opinion is respected, and this isn't a place for argument and response and stuff like that. If it's too political, if it's something about, hurting people and stuff, I'm not going to play it. But pretty much any genre, I can't think of any other genres that I missed. If you've got some stuff that's from other countries, we had a guy that actually submitted a couple of songs from Africa, which were so fantastic a couple of years ago. So opera, jazz, bluegrass, opera, now that would be fun. That would be fun to hear an opera song in here. Try to keep the songs under 5 minutes if you can. If it's a little over, that's fine. But let's keep the songs under 5 minutes. Otherwise, I'll have to shorten them just so I can fit everybody in. So there you go. So whatever genre you guys have, instrumental, it can be a movie that you did for a movie, or music that you did. I say movie that you did for a movie? Music that you did for a movie or something like that. Soundtracks, suspenseful stuff. Mariachi. Sure. Send it along. I'll play it. All right, so let's see. What else do I got here? I don't think I went. Oh, okay. So now we have the next song. I think I did this right, from Bob McGraw. And this one is called White Fire March. Take it away, Bob. Ooh, I like that. Excellent. That was Bob McGraw. Hold on, I was in the middle of typing something and the song ended too quick. That was Bob McGraw with White Fire March. Excellent. Yeah, and the same person sent me another email. What if I'm creating music in what did she say? Darn it. What if I'm creating a music with loops and samples and stuff like that? There's the one program that I can't think of off the top of my head. And I said, yeah, all of that is fine as long as it's your original music. Okay, so bring it on. If you're afraid that you're not going to fit with what's going on here, please don't worry about that, because we've played demo tapes from some of our subscribers here from years ago, and maybe the sound quality isn't there, but the songs are good, and we're judging songs. We're not even judging, but we're listening to songs. We're not judging sound quality or anything like that. If anything, we're looking for something creative, to play here, or something just astonishing, i.e. Rob Kane, or this next artist up, which is just another one that never fails, to impress. This is DJ Vu with a song called G-Funk for Frank. the record skipping. That's awesome. That was DJ Fu with G-Funk. And yes, Tony Cardona, I did get your song. It is in the shuffle. All right, we got a full playlist tonight. I got 14 songs, so I hope I can get to everyone tonight. All right, so let's see. Well, this is someone who doesn't submit very often, so I'm always happy to see him on the list. This is a song from John Edgar called The Truth Uncovered. Sounds like a UFO kind of a title, doesn't it? Let's see what it sounds like. This is John Edgar, Truth Uncovered. There we go. That was, I should have checked the ending there. Should have given it a nice smooth fade in there. That was John Edgar with The Truth Uncovered. Always like getting submissions from John. So here we go. All right, so we got another twofer. Another twofer. And this twofer is from Cade Jones. This one's called Tavern Brawl. Let her rip. on. That was excellent. That was Cade Jones with Tavern Brawl. All right, so we got another from Cade Jones here, and it is right here. This one is called Ultra Motivation. Okay, that was motivating. That was Cade Jones with Ultra Motivation. I also wanted to let you guys know, too, I got something really cool happening tomorrow. My brother, who loved the song that I wrote for my mom, but really wasn't too keen on the vocal. And, of course, I did that vocal with M-Voice, and that was before I had all the tools for M-Voice that I have now. My brother wants to sing it. He wants to re-sing the lead, and then I'm going to use M-Voice to do the backups around him. Now, he's going to change up some of the lyrics, so I'm really interested in this. I will debut the song next week. There is just a piano version, and then there is the full-out version. I can't wait to hear what he does with this. Now, he is not a professional singer by any means, but he's got a good, solid voice and a really good ear for tune, and I like the smoothness of his voice. It's a voice that I wish I had now. So this should be really, really cool. I'm looking forward to this. I really want to see what he is going to do with it. And there we go. And getting back to the Cade Jones Ultra Motivated, that was epic. I agree. It also sounds like a canned sample. What sounds like a canned sample? I don't think anything sounded like a canned sample there. All right, so who's up next? Who's on first? All right, this is a song from Tony Cardona called 20 Years. Take it away, Tony. Cool delay at the end there. That is Tony Cardona with 20 years. All right, so now here's another artist that I am so lucky to have on my channel. Paul and I have been friends for quite some time. I believe, let's see, I think I got to know him in the early days of Studio One, and he has always come up with some great music. I think he took a hiatus for a while and then got back into it. But either way, this is a song from Paul Curtis called Look to the Sun. What killer backup vocals. Man, that's great. Paul, if you're here, that was awesome. Thank you for sending that along and adding it to the playlist there. That was Paul Curtis with Look to the Sun. All right, so we have a little single here, again, from Bob McGraw. And this one is called... I have no idea what that was. No, I don't do those on purpose. Thank you there, Carl. Carl over there on Wix. He's like, you do that on purpose, don't you? Well, I do when I realize that the words coming out of my mouth are not the ones that I had in line in my brain. That's what happens. That's what happens when that happens. And when that happens, I just go ahead and do this. Bob McGraw with My Spanish Bonita. Let's just go on to the next song. And let's not listen to Johnny's tongue getting stuck between his teeth. What few teeth I have left. Take it away, Bob. Did it too quick? That was Bob McGraw with My Spanish Bonita. And let's see. So there was a question here. Neil Thompson says, do you ever enter typos in M-Voice and then hear how Keela attempts to pronounce the words? It actually has an onboard dictionary, so it doesn't let you misspell words, which is sad. Because I would love to just like make up, syllables and words and stuff and see if people read something different out of it. I don't know. I'm just weird that way. All right. So I think we have something new here, if I'm not mistaken. Ross Santos and John Statham have a song here called See to Believe. Let me see if I can say that again. See? Dang it. Dysphonia sucks. See? There we go. See to believe. There we go. Let's play it now.
Marking the time, counting the days. Peace is the prize out of this maze. I can clearly see those new days are coming after the dark, as the congregation sings how great thou art. I felt your hand when I was weak. I heard you say you'll never leave. Lord, I don't have to. the time I couldn't see. I didn't know it, but you were there all along, preparing me. I can clearly see now the path you made me. Open my eyes, and that darkest moment turned to sweet surprise. I felt your hand when I was weak. I heard you say you'll never leave. Lord, I don't have to see to believe. And every day I sense your presence in these days. Never ceases to amaze. Lord, I don't have to see to believe. I know you're here with me. Felt your hand when I was weak. I've heard you say you'll never leave. Lord, I don't have to see to believe. And every day I sense your presence in these days. Never ceases to amaze. Lord, I don't have to see to believe. I know you're here with me.
Okay. Now, I assume, I could be wrong. Sorry. I assume that John Stathan is the singer and Ross Santos is the producer and the writer, or something to that effect. I don't know if Ross himself sings, but let me tell you something. You know, Rob's got a good run for his money with these guys here. I would love to see a collaboration between Ross, John, and Rob. I mean, I have always thought that the Ross Santos songs, especially some of the newer ones, were right up there with Rob's. and that song, if that's, let's see, John sings and writes. Okay, so that was one of the cleanest. I'm going to put on my producer's hat, and I don't usually make comments on songs like this. But when I feel that, I think it's a good example for those of you out there that are writers and are actually submitting music. That was as perfect a production as it gets. Just the right amount of compression. The voice was nearly dry. It had a little bit of reverb on it, but you really didn't hear it while the song was going, and you really didn't hear it until the end of the song when it was just that voice ending. I don't know what it is. I mean, Rob's stuff is right up there too. You know, there's just a lot of compression and a lot of stuff going on with Rob's songs, and they fill your head and it feels so good. But there was something about that song. Not putting anybody down, not making, well, I guess I am making judgments. There was just something about that last song from Ross that was just, to me, it had the perfect amount of everything. The guitars, the sibilance on the voice, the music, the mastering that was done on it. It just one of those things that really opened my eyes. And I think that would be a great track. That one, and then the other one that was fantastic too, the other one of Rob's, the Carol that he did. It just had the right amount of, it wasn't a heavy song, and I think that's what it is. I think when you're dealing with a lot of heavy guitars, I'm really going to dig myself into a hole, aren't I? If you can have a lot of heavy guitars, it is so hard to keep the levels in any kind of form of dynamics. And the productions that Rob has sent us just, really shows off, Studio One and all that it can do. Now, Ross, a question for you. Was that done in Studio One? Oh, Ross says, I'm working with John and Rob now. Yes! Sorry. I'll calm down now. Jeez. So, Ross, was Head Song done in Studio One? Yeah, are we getting the next Lennon, McCartney, Harrison phenoms? I don't know. All I know is that I am blessed with some of the best artists I've heard on the internet. So let's see. I haven't heard anything from Ross yet. He said yes, Studio One. Oh, and Cakewalk. Now, see, there you go. There's a combination of two DAWs that are very similar. John Edgar says, thank you for giving voice to our musical endeavors. It is so much appreciated. Well done, Maestro. Well, thank you for that, John Edgar. Thank you for giving me something to play. All right, so let's see. Who's got the last word? Okay, so the last word, I if I'm not mistaken, this was kind of an odd submission, only in title. And I think it's Bob McGraw. Bob, if you're here, please tell me. But anyway, let's see. This song is called Burr, Ass Attack. I know I said no profanity, but that's just funny. All right, let's listen to, I'm just going to say Burr. That was cool. And the song ended exactly the way it started. What a great groove. There's some killer transitions in there. I like this ass. Thank you, Tony. And he even censored himself. Oh gosh, there's really nothing I can, reply to on that. That isn't going to get me in trouble with YouTube. Ishkabibble. No problem. Neil Thompson says that little snare tricky thing is so far left, I think it's coming further left than my left speaker. Yeah, you know what? There is just a whole bunch of stuff. Yes, Kate Jones says Bob McGraw's Music Cave. Okay. Nice. Yes, that was fantastic. All right, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you guys for sitting through my rant at the beginning of the show about the chat and everything like that. I really want to make this, comfortable for everybody. I want everybody to participate. You guys have provided so many awesome songs every week. I've never been short songs. A lot of them from some of the same musicians. So please keep submitting, keep them coming, and see if you can convince some of your friends to submit a song. Remember, it just can't be published anywhere else at this point. And actually, I don't have the ability to monetize, so everything's getting through, which is good. I don't have any strikes at all against me on YouTube so far on this new channel. And Tony Cardona says, cuckoo, cachoo. Right, exactly. All right, cool. With 28 people in here, and what a crowd. I love the comments and all of the people that are actually listening. Music to Motion says, we understand and we'll try to keep things on topic. I'm not so much concerned about on topic. You guys can have exchanges about instruments and stuff that you use. I just like to keep the general subject in focus, and for people to just kind of, anybody who actually makes a comment that you don't like, send it to the email that you see above, and I will take care of it. There's no need to confront a troll if you feel that's what's happening. Okay, I like to make friends. I don't like to delete friends. So let's keep it real, folks. I have one of the best communities, although, however small, it is tiny. I do feel I have one of the best communities on the web, and you guys make it possible. All right, that sounds good, guys. That's going to be it for me. These are going to be my last few words. Bye-bye.
Because you are an HST subscriber, you are automatically part of our Advantage program, enabling you to score great deals on PreSonus gear from Alps Media. You need help with Studio One? Well, Home Studio Trainer's YouTube live stream is here to help you with Studio One beginner tips and tricks. Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Central Time. Subscribe now, it's free. HST Home Studio Trainer is here to help you bring your music to the world. Is Studio One filled with mysteries in your mind? Well, we can help unlock those mysteries on Saturday nights at midnight. Join us for the HST Home Studio Trainer Midnight Live Stream as we investigate and solve as many mysteries as possible. HST Home Studio Trainer, helping each other make music together. Join Johnny Geib and Johnny Lipsham every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central Time for Songwriting Simplified, fun and informative. See you there.